It's Monday, and it's one of our favorite parts of the week, our news segment, Power Women with Claire Brown. She is amazing. She's joined us recently to talk about everything from dating to real estate to how to help in the community. But this week we dive into another subject, something that she has been dealing with over the past few days that has affected so many people. She joins us now live via Zoom. Claire, thank you for joining us. How are you? Tell us what's going on and what's changed within your world this week.
Yes, it's good to see you, Mallory. So I came to Arizona last week for training, and while I was here, I started to experience the symptoms of COVID, and I did get diagnosed with COVID. And so then things started to go from bad to worse, and then wound up needing to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, I received treatments, received IV antibiotics, fluids, steroids, and monoclonal infusion. So things have started to go on the upswing. However, I had never experienced this. I had never experienced being this sick, being alone, being in a foreign city away from all connections and all community and all family, and over 20 hours away from my children. And so it was a definite definition of lonely that I had not experienced before. So a lot of lessons. I know we have all made comments and judgments about COVID in the past, and I now have a new perspective, and I'm grateful for that.
I'm so sorry you're so far away from home. I can't imagine. We're thinking of you, praying for your recovery. Kind of share what you've learned the most about your COVID experience so far.
What I've learned is so much. It's truly amazing who decides to show up and how they decide to show up. And so I think we have all decided that we come from judgment more than we come from curiosity. We've really got to change that in all areas, but especially in a COVID environment. You know, when you get a diagnosis of anything, especially COVID, it is what it is. And it's not the time to come at someone with judgment. It's the time to come at them where they are and come at them with love and curiosity. I've had those that I have polar opposite opinions with regarding politics and COVID, and they've yet to say anything to me about a vaccine or whether I'm vaccinated or not, and all they've offered is help and love. And then there are others who have chosen to take the opposite stance. And I'll tell you, when you're in my shoes having these conversations with your children and they're asking you questions if you're going to live or die, really the only thing that matters is how are you and how can I help? And those are the only comforting words that one needs.
Moving forward, what would you recommend? Like you said, just the loving words and help. Is that what you would recommend if someone has someone they know or love who contracts COVID?
Well, it seems that we've not only entered a viral pandemic, but we've entered a response pandemic. And we've started to respond totally out of the line of humanity. We've lost the face of people. We really have to change in so many ways and come at others with curiosity and love rather than judgment and hate, despite what their actions are, and learn to respect their worldview and who they are. And the fact of the matter is we have to be in this together. We have to help everyone heal, no matter where they're in Arizona or where they're in Arkansas, and how to help them get back home.
We are praying for you. We're thinking of you. I'm so sorry you're so far from home. Praying you can recover and get home soon to see your kids. I know they're missing you as well. Thinking of you, Claire, and thank you for sharing your experience with us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.